that.
Yeah, well, so you're a singer-songwriter.
That's where it starts, though. So.
That's where it starts. That's the core. But you're so much more. You have this amazing project. It's called Piano.Push.Play. Has anybody heard of Piano.Push.Play?
Has anybody seen the pianos that are outside in the summer that are painted?
Yeah, the pianos outside in the summer. That is solely to do with this woman. So give her a round of applause. Where did it start? How long has it been going?
I guess in 2012, I came out of a show downtown and I saw a cello player on 13th and Burnside. Okay. And I still see him around. His name is Guy Soul. He plays with a loop pedal. He was amazing, and he was really transforming that street corner in the middle of that urban fucking ruckus, excuse me, into a beautiful moment. And me and my friends stopped and like listened, and I said to them, I was like, man, I wish I could do that, but I'm a piano player, and it's a little hard to bring one out to a street corner. And I think we all kind of thought, oh, that's a cute idea, it's not gonna happen. But a couple months went by and I realized that there was a piano store. Portland Piano Co. was still on 13th and Davis at that point, and I was really coming back to playing piano, which is what my first instrument was, and playing it classically, and I love that music still. I think it's just beautiful, and it's something I do, for myself. And I went into this piano store, and I was like, hey, it was also the time of like pop-ups and guerrilla, like whatever, flash mobs and stuff.
Make it happen.
And I was like, I went in there and I kind of was like, hey, I want to give one concert on that street corner on a real piano. What do you think of this idea? And lo and behold, they were like, you know what? We like this idea, and we'll mount a piano on a dolly for you, and when you want, you can push it up the street and play for people. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna do it. I guess I'm really gonna do it. And so a couple months went by, and I found a couple people, and they were all music school dropouts, actually, because I have to say the interesting thing in this first year of doing it, I would knock on practice room doors at PSU of somebody doing Rachmaninoff or something I could never get to at my musical piano career and say, hey, that was amazing. Do you want to give a concert on a real piano on the street corner? Like in a month with me? I'm going to do this weird thing. And everybody I asked that first year was like, I can't, I couldn't. I need 3 more months to prepare this piece. Like they were stuck in this crazy music school competitive artistic world where you think that everybody's listening to you the same way your recital teacher would or something, which is not true. No. And I have to say that the tables have certainly turned, and it's a lesson for people that are serious musicians and people that are just, oh, well, I took lessons and I still remember one song, and anytime I come across piano, I just want to play that one song, and that's enough for me, So to end this story, I did every Thursday for 2 months in 2012, me and my little buddies would grab this piano and push it up the street and play. I would play some classical, my friends would play some jazz, and another friend would sing their own little songs, and we'd push back to the piano store, and I had come to know that the way this piano store works, and a lot of other ones do, is when somebody buys a nicer new piano, the store hauls away your old one, like your old upright, and it's not even worth it for them to sell, because it's just a sad fact that old uprights aren't worth anywhere near a Steinway or whatever. And so all these uprights and spinets were taking up space in this piano store's attic. And I said, hey, I've heard of these public installments. I saw a video somewhere. I was like, I've heard of this idea, and I don't want to wait for one to come here. If I figure out who's going to paint them, how I'm going to pay for it, where I'm going to put them, every detail. If I just figure out all those details in the next 9 months, could I have 5 of your pianos next summer? And they said yes. And now, 7 years later, I've done...
7 years later?
Yeah. And I mean, 2-3 years ago, I did 20 pianos in one summer, and they go to like 2 or 3 locations a piece. And I mean, now it's actually my day job. And for the first 3 or 4 years...
You're bringing music to the street.
I'm giving a TED Talk, actually.
Yeah, you are giving a TED Talk. Congratulations. When's the TED Talk?
It's April 27th.
April 27th. Catch Megan and George.
I can send you the link to get tickets if you need it.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's really fun.
7 years, it's your day job. You rescue pianos that are going to the dump. You find artists. They make them cool. They make them spectacular. Sometimes they're too good, and you kind of have to guard them.
Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, I have to say that,
you organize concerts? I mean,
every Friday,
thing.
Yes. So I mean, the way it works.
There was an app, but there isn't
anymore. There's still an app. You can go to
Piano.Push.Play.
It's in the App Store. It'll show you what piano, where it is, who painted it, what their artistic statement was for the piano, which female musician it's named after, and like their bio, because in the first couple years I think I was naming them after Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, Chopin. Right? But then I started getting through them, and they were like, well, wait, there's all these amazing female concert pianist composers that never got their due, and so like as an additional educational portion of this project, why not?
Just one more thing.
Let's name them.
Well, there's got to be so many stories, both fanciful and grounded about Piano.Push.Play, and we're hoping to play a game.
I'm ready.
And the game is Piano.Push.Play True or Falsetto. So the way this game is going to work, I don't know the answers. Neither does Trevor. Neither does Rebecca. Bill might. Do you know, Bill?
I probably do. I wrote all these questions.
Okay, he knows.
That is a yes.
This is our head writer of the show, Bill McKinley.
If a joke fails, blame me.
Good. Now, Megan, you will read these off, and we must answer. An audience, we do expect you to help us out, whether it is true or falsetto, for each account of these Piano.Push.Play stories. So here's drum roll, please. Number one.
One year, we made a piano in legendary drag artist Darcel's image that used to belong to Darcel. The artist that created it found old sheet music still on the bench from Whitney Houston and Tiffany.
Wait, did we all hear that? Okay. No drum roll.
Okay. 1 year, we made a piano in legendary drag artist Darcel's image that used to belong to Darcel. Like the piano used to belong to Darcel, I think.
Oh.
The artist that created it found old sheet music still in the bench from Whitney Houston and Tiffany.
What do you think, audience? Falsetto? I mean, I'm half in, but I don't believe the other half, so I'm going to go falsetto. What do you think, Trev?
I think that's true. I think that happened.
I'm going to go falsetto. It seems a little bit too cool to be true.
I don't think you start with a falsetto. Having done a true or false game on this show.
He's going logistics.
Wow.
Okay, what is
We
it?
are so thought out. It's true.
Okay.
We do have a photo of it. Oh, there you are.
Wow.
Look at that.
Piano is Darcel.
That is Darcel.
That's amazing.
That is the team of burlesque artists that had the honor of creating it in her image, and then that's Liberace and Liza who
And
do a lot of.
David Safford was our guest 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a very internet connected
Okay.
community.
Story number 2.
The Netflix teen rom-com To All the Boys I've Loved Before takes place in Portland, and one of our pianos is actually in the background of one of the scenes.
Audience.
I think it's
True.
true.
I mean, I want it to be true.
I think,
Pretty sure it's
I think the
place
crowd
in
would
Portland.
know if it was in Portland. I'm going to go true.
It's falsetto.
Wow.
No.
Maybe shrill.
Okay.
I don't know.
Number 3, the Dandy Warhols painted a piano for us.
True. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
I would say it's true.
I want these all to be true.
It's falsetto. But I can tell you that another special Portland band, Portugal the Man, painted a piano for us, and we can show that one.
Nice.
So, they did a pretty cool job.
Wow.
I think,
Portugal Man. Okay, great.
They can do whatever they want.
They're really cool.
We might have them on the TEDx stage with us. Okay. That was a little tidbit. Okay.
A little secret, a little slippy slip.
We once found a player piano that was inarguably haunted. We placed it at the Lloyd Center Mall, but it had to be removed after it wouldn't stop playing at weird hours.
That's falsetto.
That is absolutely true.
I
Come on.
believe in ghosts, but that's no.
Inarguably haunted, is that
It's a thing.
Falsetto. Okay. Number 6, Weird Al Yankovic once sat down and gave a concert on one of our pianos.
Yeah, he plays the accordion. No.
He's a man of many talents.
I will say true.
I think
will
it's
say
true.
It's true.
Oh.
Ow!
Take it down.
That's when you know you've made
I have to
it.
say, we've had, besides Weird Al, we also, I think because we have so many cute little photos, people really love to seem to put their dogs on our pianos. Like, flash through them quicker. Okay. I know. So So it's just
These are all falsettos.
Okay. 1 year we placed a piano out in Kelly Point Park, only to have it in direct line of their sprinkler system and completely soaked and ruined by the second day.
I just want that to be true. True.
like
True. What do you
that
think,
could be
audience? True.
It is true, but why do you want it to be?
Because I don't know.
Things are going too well.
Jay hates piano.
I hate pianos.
He had a traumatic experience.
Okay.
Well, I just like the idea of like it's so great. Or just like it's like a movie scene of like Gil, your first recital,
I
and the
know.
kid gets sprayed too,
Or, I mean,
and then
like-
they fall, and it's like
You know, I feel beholden to the artist that I'm like, oh, you just spent 3 weeks like doing like this, he milled. It took him he was using a CNC wooden milling machine to create like 5 amazing wooden.
No.
now I want
And
to
I
do
had, I'm like,
falsetto.
I'm so sorry.
feel
Like
bad.
your work is all for naught.
Way to go, Jay.
You ruined it.
Way to be a broom dad.
You ruined it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last.
this the last one?
This
Okay.
is the last one. 1 year, an artist completely covered one of the pianos completely in chewed gum and candy wrappers to show the sweetness of music.
True. Yeah. True.
Yeah, that feels right.
False.
No.
But 1 year, an artist decided to take all the items they found while cleaning out the piano into the art outside, and this included locket, loose change, keys, and a little stuffed toy and letters. And we have a video of it. This is this piano. It was completely covered in jewelry and yeah. I mean, I have to say, like people go incredibly above and beyond. Artists. It's been insane, and that's why this is the best version of this project.
It really
Yeah.
is.
I mean, somebody did that on their own accord. All I tell the artist is like, you have 6 weeks to have this piano. You need to please play me on it. Other than that,
They went to a
it's
lot
it's
of
free.
arcades.
I heard that she just went to like every yard sale and just bought like junk, and then like took. When cleaning it out, she like documented. This is all the stuff I found inside the piano, and like it's all glued to the outside too.
So when's the first piano? When is
So-
this happening?
So we on June 28th at the Portland Art Museum is when we have our official kickoff concert. It's always the last Friday in June. We bring all 10 new pianos to the courtyard. It's outdoors, and half of the performers. So I'll have 4 performers that I've asked to come and play a song, and then the other 4 performers are always just audience draws. So we invite everybody who comes, put your name in the hat, and you have an opportunity to
It's very
get up here
sweet.
and
Yeah.
and play. And
And
I have
some
to
of them
say,
are children, and they're amazing.
some of them are like grannies playing boogie woogie, or like an 8-year-old, like literally who's like above and beyond everybody I've just asked to play. It's been incredible. Or just
Yeah, it is very lovely.
even 1 year, I think there was a girl that was like, I literally just started lessons 3 weeks ago and got up in front of like 600 people and played hot cross buns, and we all, and that was the end of the concert, and it was actually like, well, that's where you start.
That's
You
the
got to start
future.
somewhere.
Well, we couldn't be more honored to have you here, and
thank you.
we're so thankful that you're doing this project for the city and for the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, go to that concert June 28th, Portland Art Museum, and check out Piano Push Play and that album from Megan Diana. Give her a round of applause. And Trevor, thank you.